Cheers everyone, welcome back to another stream. First one this year, and I think we'll have a lot of fun today. First off, we've got the stream going right now on YouTube and Twitch. So if any one of you YouTube viewers happens to be an avid Twitch viewer and prefer that streaming experience over there, you can head over there and watch it on Twitch. Just something I thought we would try, because why not? And second of all, I mentioned it in the last video, my lighting setup isn't currently operational, so we're improvising here. Lighting is a bit different, a bit more cozy, I think, but feel free to let me know what you think, of course. Now, let's get to the topic of today's stream. As you can quite clearly see, I've brought the little original tower table scrap from the Gothic cathedral. If you're unfamiliar, of course, feel free to check it out on the YouTube channel. If you are familiar though, and you're in the Discord, you will have seen this thing. And first follow on Twitch for Tara, welcome in. Yeah, a lot of people in the Discord, when I said, okay, let's circle back around. I didn't find use for this in the Gothic build. But a lot of people in the Discord said, hey, you should keep that around and maybe do something with it in the future. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not currently in the mood for medieval stuff, although I do have a new medieval model planned, as you can peek in the background there. But I thought we would try and make this a little bit more sci-fi-ish. Vatara says, hello, I prefer Twitch to YouTube streams. Well, then I'm happy to serve you today with that beautiful Twitch stream. I hope it's all working all right. First time doing this, I just downloaded the item multi-stream plugin about an hour ago, so I have no idea if it works properly or not, but so far it should be doing fine, so feel free to chime in if it does or it doesn't. Right. Let me quickly head over there. Perfect. Right. I hope you've all got your drinks with you. I'm just gonna take a sip and we'll get to it. Considering it's Saturday, what's your plans for the weekend, folks? While I think about what we're going to do with this and take some stuff apart, you can feel free to let me know if you're working on anything for yourself, or if you're just relaxing tonight or today, depending on which time zone you're in. In any case, let's have a closer look at this. I'm going to take you up close right there. A very simple construction using mostly 1x4 hinge plates. The build looks clean as well. Hello Zigzag, welcome to the well, you were there before, you were waiting. Welcome in. Very simple construction using hinge plates, as you can see. And then the panels are simply attached. Not to worry. The panels are simply attached using brackets, which are, attached on that ring of hinge plates. And we've got one panel that looks, let me quickly get that out. It's a bit tight, the fit, but we'll make it work. One panel that looks like this, a little, whatever size you want. I was going with 8 studs tall, so we've got a 2x8. Got some brackets there, cheese slopes on there, and then a plate on the other side. And then the, I've seen them called DeLorean slopes, kind of the 2x4 with the, 3 different slopes on it, if you will. Anyways, and that panel just slots in there. And we've got a couple of those going around. And then, of course, the sides are capped off, just like that. Now, like I said, I wasn't really feeling medieval today, so we're going to try and take this into a setting that is, let me get that focus back out there, into a setting that is a bit more sci-fi-ish. Dude, I'm not making sense today. Anyway, I hope you're still enjoying the stream. So yeah, I'm just going to pick some parts off here and we'll see what we're going to do with this. Glad to see the Twitch stream is working fine, by the way. I was thinking maybe put it like this in some way, shape, or form. Not sure if that's a vibe though, so feel free to chime in if you have any ideas. Oh, I'd be happy to go with one of those if there's a good one among them. Yeah, not sure what I'm going to do with this. I was thinking either lay it flat like this and have it, you know, some sort of bunker door or something, or use it as a tower, or upside down as some sort of a, you know, bastion top or whatever it is. So lots of directions we can take this thing. The alternative is we just take it apart and build something completely unique. So if that's something you're interested in, absolutely, let's go for that. But for now, I think we'll just work with what we've got here. Anyone watching on YouTube, would you be able to let me know if the stream's working as well? Because the preview is not continuing on my end for some reason. It's stuck at 3 minutes 10 seconds. Not sure why, but the timer is at 9.5 minutes. Stream's working fine. Zigzag said it's fine, if I understand that correctly. Working well. Thank you, thank you. YouTube's working. Thank you and welcome in, lads. Glad you could join us today. Right. Sweet. Right. Let me just get some parts and we'll doodle around for a bit and see where it takes us. Start with the base plates. Hello. I hate when stuff's stored under my table because it's, you know, not the most accessible, but we'll work with it. You know, if I look at the screen there and the video feed on it, and I see this little thing, it kind of looks like a hanger. This kind of screams some sort of a bastion or some fortified position. Reminds me, you know, not quite, but Renvar type stuff from Star Wars, if you're familiar. And same thing for this, to be honest. This gives me some sort of balcony vibe. Hi Thomas, welcome in. We're just trying to figure out what we're going to do with this little table scrap I have left over from the cathedral that I built, you know, from, what was it, August till November. So if you have any ideas, feel free to put them in the chat. Anything you think this might work for. We're looking for, well, we're not looking for, we're looking for any ideas. But I was thinking maybe take this from, you know, the original medieval theme to something a little more sci-fi-esque. Hi Last Clown, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad you could join us today. Well, lads, do you reckon we're going to put terrain with this, or should we just go with a kind of urban-based setting? Because that would give us a starting point that we can work with. So, let me know your thoughts. And I think I'm going to get out some parts that I haven't used, that I ordered, thinking that might be cool. So we might just mess around with some interesting stuff today. Not really aiming for. You could use it as an airlock. Interesting idea, yeah? But in that case, we would have to build a full circle, if I understand you correctly. Which, let me check if I have enough slopes. We need 2 more. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's less than ideal, to be honest. A lot of these table scraps, sorry, a lot of these table scraps would take me years to figure out. Well, you know, it's just one of those things. They're not to be figured out, they just happen. And you see, okay, sorry. And you just figure out how you can make them work for, you know, whatever you're building at that particular moment. Anyways, I'm going to try and complete this circle, even though I've got only 12 and I need 14 of the slopes. But let me just grab those hinge plates. Hopefully I have enough of those, because there's still a bunch in the Gothic model that I have yet to part out again. But, see, I just let other people figure them out first. Well, that works too, you know. Right, but I like the airlock idea, actually. Let's just try that. Let's just try that and see where it goes. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll figure out something else. Right, what else do we need? Brackets. Let's use these. And we need 2x8 plates. I've got a ton of 2x8 plates. No lack of those. And brackets and cheese slopes. Cheese slopes, small brackets and cheese slopes. Oh, we might be short on cheese slopes. I might have to steal some from the Gothic build. Yeah, there's a couple I could grab from it real quick. We'll do that in a second. Hi, Boba Bricks, welcome in. Medieval Zeppelin? Not sure. We're just saying that I wasn't feeling very medieval today, so. But Zeppelin is an interesting idea, actually. Well, let's stick with the airlock for now, and you know, if there's time and a place for another little doodle, well, we'll have a shot at a Zeppelin. Although that sounds like it would be a bit bigger than we have time for today. Small brackets. They are right here. Cheese slopes, we gotta grab some off the build, and we need some 1x8 plates. Do I have a couple of 1x8 plates in here? Oh, yes, we do. Is that 8? No, that's 10. Shit. Yeah, there's not too many 8s in there. But I do have a bunch of 1x8s in reddish brown. And you're not going to see them, so... Actually, you might see them. You know, when we're looking at it from this side, you can see the tan and the dark bluish grey right there. So... yeah, let's actually make that grey as well. So we'll use 2x6 plates and 1x6 plates, which I do have a lot of in dark bluish grey. Right here. And then we'll just cover the tops with light bluish grey. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. We need some more regular 1x2 plates. And if I'm not mistaken, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of 2 plates. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we ditch this one. We have to detach the outermost panels. Come on. Replace those with more hinges. Alright, come on. Maybe I should detach all of the panels before I expand the circle. Well, but that works. That works. Let's roll. Oh, and we need to replace it. Yeah, I did keep that in mind, right. Right, lads. While I'm putting the circle together, once again, is there anything you're working on while you're watching the stream, or are you just chilling? You know, as a streamer, I do find it, well, I wouldn't consider myself a streamer, but I do find it interesting what people do while watching content like this. I think it goes like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's correct. Right, let's stack some bricks on there. Sorting and enjoying your stream. Well, sorting is a great activity to watch a stream, I think. That sounds good. Need one more here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's a bit of tension on there, I think. Yeah, that'll be tight. That'll be tight. Well, we'll give it a shot, see where it goes. Right, that goes here. Multitasking at work. Nice. What's your job, Hataria? If it's anything you want to share. Brackets go on there. By the way, let me know if the perspective is good. Focus should be fine. Been working on a Zeppelin, so I guess it was on the mind. The airlock is a better suggestion for that shape, new concept. Nice to see you working on a Zeppelin, though. If you're in the Discord, feel free to drop a picture. I work at a bricklaying store part-time during college. Well, that's fun. Well, at least it sounds fun. I can imagine that the constant order picking might get old at some point, but certainly not the worst job, I reckon. Probably going to start experimenting for a new build. Well, always a good time to start experimenting on a new build bubble bricks. Oh, we don't even need those. Let me ditch them again. Yeah, and it's fun and easy. Nice. Nice. Always good to see that people enjoy their jobs. Way too many out there that don't. And well, you know, if my job was in any way, shape or form Lego related, which, you know, my part-time job with design work somewhat is, from a certain point of view, that is good fun. Right. We do need a couple more of those. Is that visible from the side? It is, okay. Light bluish grey it is. Any ideas what you're going to build, bubble bricks? Or is it something that you're figuring out as well? Big Boy Bricks, welcome in. Hey, what's up? Nice curve techniques. Just finished a Helm's Deep mock using wheels to create curves. Nice. Nice. Feel free to send a picture in the Discord if you're in there. I would love to see that. As a fellow Lord of the Rings enjoyer. Well, let me get some more plates. We do need some. Oops, 1x4. Let's put that there. Yeah. Anyone here going to Bricktastic? Not sure if Atara was going to Bricktastic, but he was in call last night with a couple of folks that definitely go to Bricktastic. An Imperial base, nice. Oblivion Builder has made so many cool bases and I'm feeling inspired. Well, yeah, I can see why. He has a record of building some pretty cool stuff. I do agree. 7 more brackets, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's 6. 5, 6. Limit fan. American, so unfortunately not alright. I see. Welcome in, Limit fan. How's it going? Right, let's get these up there. Complete the circle around the top as well. I'm fine, how about you? We're doing good, I think. Having some fun messing around with some table scraps that are left over from my last build. So, we'll see where it takes us today. Very glad to see you're finally working on that tower. Well, absolutely. It's been a long time coming. I know a couple of folks that we're definitely looking forward to it, so I hope they're watching the stream. I mean, they're going to be able to watch the VOD on YouTube, so in case they miss it, there's always that. Oh, Batu, you have to rename yourself on all the platforms. When you dropped in here on the YouTube stream, a couple of streams back with a slightly different name, We were all confused as well. You gotta put some consistency in there. Anyways, Batu, are you going to Bricktastic by any chance? Bobo Bricks was wondering just a minute ago. Alright, I think that looks good. Let's see. Brackets on the bottom, well that sucks. I'll make it work. Ooh, I forgot. There's Oshi. Oshi will definitely be at Bricktastic. I was expecting no less. Right, that should work. Where are the little brackets? There they are. And let's see if we got enough of the light bluish grey ones to complete the whole thing. Who was wondering? Bobo Bricks. If you scroll up, well, you're on Twitch, in the YouTube chat, you'll be able to find him. Right, I've got exactly 4 1x2 cheese slopes left, which is only enough for one panel. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see if we can wrap the circle around in full, actually. Because I feel like the tension's not going to allow for it. So we might have to cut one section out in order to make it work. Well, I'm going to grab some cheese slopes from the cathedral under the windows. There's a couple I can use. Oh, there's a ton on the roof as well. Right, let me grab those. I took it off the second half of the Gothic build with the cathedral on it. I took that off of the desk and put it on my coffee table. And it is taking up less space that way on the desk, so we can work on there a little better. And it looks a lot bigger on the small table than it does on my desk, which is, you know, in comparison, absolutely massive. Right, where did I stop? We need brackets, little brackets. All right, let's see if this fits. Some cheese slopes on there. Oshi, I know you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna take care not to put the mold marks in the visible places. Yep, it's getting tight. That doesn't look like it's gonna make a full circle. Well, only one way to find out. This one we can ditch. Place that with the light bluish grey cheese slope. All right, there we go. Next panel. Oops, not quite. Gotta replace that with 1x6. 2x6, sorry. By the way, Oshi, what are you bringing to Bricktastic? I gotta know what I'm missing out on. And does anyone know if Kit's bringing his Gothic facade? That would be interesting. I would have loved to see that become a vari, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Next plate. I've driven quite a bit today, it was fun. Welcome in, Mikey. Welcome in. And hi, Bartu, in the YouTube chat as well. For those unaware, we are also streaming on Twitch right now, so... Hi, Timothy. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Maybe some projects to work on while you watch the stream. So that's Faction Ship and my World in Darkness truck from last year. Not sure if I bring a couple other things as well. Nice. The ship was the very Halo Star Yards looking ship, right? The one with the stubby nose, if I remember correctly. This is a great Star Wars whip. Well, Mark, you won't believe it, but you know, I'm pretty sure you're aware this is a leftover of the Gothic build, but I wasn't feeling medieval today, so we're going to make a sci-fi thing out of it. We'll see if it's Star Wars in the end, but it sure might be. So stay tuned, I guess. And welcome in, Mark. Hope you're also having a lovely day. Mike here asks, well, is it true that you push cars in order to park over in Paris? Well, I haven't heard that story before. Feel free to fill us in, Bartu. Age of the Unseated is going to go hard with this build. Yeah, if it ends up where Age of the Unseated, but currently that's not the plan. Never saw it happen. All right, I'm relieved, I have to say. Let's see. That one doesn't have a mold mark. Dark bluish grey goes here. Light bluish grey goes there. All right. Oops. We didn't even need all of that. Already had it on there. Well, there we are. We're going somewhere. I'll switch out those cheese slabs when we get confirmation that this circle either works or doesn't. I swear to God, my internet doesn't want me to relax with the JK stream. What's happening, Mikey? Is it lagging? Let me check the Discord, what's happening in there. Okay, quick question. Oh, Gears posted a picture of a Zeppelin in the Discord. That looks amazing, dude. That is crazy. If you're on the workshop, folks, check it out. That looks insane, dude. Sending links in the Discord is absolutely encouraged. Well, it depends on the links, but to your channel and to your socials where people can check out your builds. That is very much permitted. Right, back to the chat. Age of the Unseated. Okay, missed a couple of messages. Can I repeat what, Mark? If that was directed at me. My Wi-Fi keeps hopping off. Wi-Fi, sorry, not the Wi-Fi. Bummer. Don't you have like wired internet by any chance? Well, I guess that doesn't work with your phone, but you know, PC master race. Anyways, is Age of the Unseated similar to 53rd? Just medieval fantasy. I'm actually not familiar enough with the 250 to judge that, but Mark. Okay, I see the lads are already explaining. Sweet. Don't trust the super serious guy, in my opinion, yet. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Barty. Both Mikey. Mark's a bit short, so depending on what he's wearing at any given day, you might mistake him for a troll. You know, he's... I don't know if you ever went in costume on Halloween or Carnival, if that's celebrated in your part of the world, Mark. But I think you make a good troll. Well, we'll have some banter here, Mikey. I think Mark is very much familiar with that. Not because he receives a lot, but because he's very much engaged in it. Carefully. I won't, Mark. I won't. Right, I think I'm going to ditch one of those segments here because it's not quite working out. Let's see. Actually, we'll leave it in there just for the rigidity. Whenever Mark's in chat, there's so much chat activity, I can't really follow it. Well, I can follow it, but then I wouldn't focus on building. So, thank you for the engagement, Mark. It's good fun. I hope everyone's having a good time in chat. Right, how... and like this. And that goes there. Thank you for the compliments. I'm glad you liked the tip. She's a beauty and the fun is just beginning. Well, I can imagine that. How are you going to do the cloth? Are you actually going to use cloth or are you going to do a brick build? Because that would be interesting to see. I mean, I've seen a couple of brick builds apps in the past, but... I don't remember ever seeing anything as sizable as what you sent in the Discord. Right, next panel, come on. Yeah, I can imagine, Mikey. I can imagine. So, brackets. Oh, it's gonna be so tight here. Right, let's see. Oops, one further up. Right, I'm running out of slopes again. Need a couple more, 10 to be precise. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. We'll see where it goes. Sure, it's good fun to just mess around with parts, though. Folks have convinced me to try to skin it. It'll likely be a mixture of parts and cloth, but everything will be like a run. Interesting. I look forward to seeing it if you don't mind sharing some pictures as you go along. Yep. That is a bit tense. Anyway, I do like the shape. Well, I think at this point we do have to rip out one of the sections. Otherwise I won't be able to fit the next panel, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. And I think. Well, that's going to be too open. I think we can make it work though. Bit of fiddling, evening out the gaps. That should do fine. Ah, bummer. Well. What was I? There we go. Take this off for a second. Put... The brick separator is such a useful tool, to be honest. I don't appreciate it enough, I think. Right. Bracket there. Bracket there. And we need a little something over here. Let's do it this way. Well, cinema, absolute cinema. Gunk, thank you for the $2. Long live the Ashland Empire. I'm sure your Factions friends in the chat will appreciate that. Right, let's put that panel back on. See how it goes. Well, that looks a bit awkward. Oh, let's finish it up and see if it's workable. Do you have any builds in progress, Gong, while we're at it? While you're here, saying hi. Oh, well, remember at the beginning of the stream when I said I was missing 2 of those slopes? Now that we ripped out one section, we're not missing those slopes anymore. So that's convenient. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do have enough brackets as well. Sweet. Right, but I need to get some more slopes because... cheese slopes, because I'm missing... How many now? 6. Let's see if I can find 6 cheese slopes on the Gothic build. Yeah, absolutely. We've got a few more windows with exactly 4 cheese slopes ready for the taking. It is kind of unfortunate to be taking this build apart, but it was a good time, and it's time to move on to the next one. But I am glad that I took it to Brecon Bavaria, to be honest. Gonk, work in progress, unlikely, yeah. I mean, valid. Gonk's currently working on himself. Well, I think we all should do that a little more. At some point in our lives, at least. Alright, come on. Almost there. Let me apply those cheese slopes first. Makes it a little easier. Right there. You've got to work on oneself for the pursuit of art. Yeah, I mean, not wrong. Not wrong. I put my hands on my ears every time you talk about you disassembling the Gothic model. I'm sorry, Mikey. I'm sorry. But it has to happen. It's a necessary evil in order to enable future projects. Hi Peter, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just building a little thing out of a leftover table scrap. Hi Gavin, welcome in. How's it going? Long live Halo Star Yards. Well, there's your response, Gonk. Thank you, Bartu. Yeah, I didn't mention the whole monetization thing anywhere, and you lads just absolutely go for it. I was thinking, you know, considering I do have that, the possibility to enable channel memberships, which, hint, hint, are already enabled. But I was thinking of, you know, kind of rewards for that. Currently there's, I think, exclusive channels, early access to videos and shit. But yeah, feel free to let me know if you have any ideas for channel membership rewards, because that might be a fun thing. But currently I'm just thinking of week early access. You know, that if there was to be a video next week, which is not yet in the works, members would have access to that today instead of next weekend. So that's, you know, the current plan. But if there's anything you think would be more worth it, do let me know. I'm great, waiting for the next holiday to start billing again. Well, that's a mood, isn't it? Well, glad you're doing great though. Assuming you're working or in college or whatever. If you can't be building now. Right, it's uneven, but we do have a completed little star. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. I'm just going to switch out these original panels for all light bluish gray, so we have a clean look. For members, extra community updates I've seen people do. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of updates would be worth adding to the channel though, because, you know, I'm, all things considered, pretty transparent with what I do on the Discord. What am I missing? A 2x4. There we go. That goes here. I hope you don't mind, Mikey, but that's the only way I can make it work without too much tension that it wants to pry itself apart. Right, that's one panel down. 5 more to go. It's going to be quite a repetitive stream. I hope you don't mind though. Little cheese stub right there. Right. And there's the next one. Evenly odd and perfectly strange. They're not wrong. Right. There's a bit of sand green in there. We don't want that. Even though we might just add it in later on for weathering. But I think we're going to go with different colors if I were to do weathering. Well, we'll see where it goes. We shall see where it goes. By the way, to all the people watching on Twitch right now, which I don't think are many, I actually don't have the analytics up at the moment though, so I have no idea. But I've been watching the Bob Ross marathons on the weekends again quite frequently in the last couple of days. Well, weekends, I should say. And I wonder if anybody else watches some Bob Ross occasionally and then feels inspired to build, and just gets out the bricks and builds along while that treasure of a painter put on a little show with his calming voice. I like how, despite being uneven, it still looks very clean. Well, it doesn't have to be even to be clean, right? Asymmetry can look very clean, and, you know, in some ways more visually appealing, or at least interesting, if not appealing, than something that's perfectly symmetrical. There's more sand green down there. Let's get rid of that. That should be fine. Let's get those cheese slopes back on there. We're on the home stretch. Oops, not quite. Got to replace the back plate. Gotta go, unfortunately. Hope it goes well. Well, thank you for tuning in, Bricks and Gears. Gears and Bricks, sorry. Gotta get it the right way around. Thanks for joining us today. And hope you can make it again in the future. If all goes well, we're going to be live again, you know, on the usual schedule of every other weekend, and the weekends in between. I'll try to put out a video. So, you know where to find us. And for the rest of today, have a good one. And I look forward to seeing more progress on that airship of yours. Right, another plate. And the backing. Another light bluish grey plate. I'm just using dark tan as filler at the bottom, because that's not going to be seen. And this saves me those plates that I'm certainly not lacking. That's just a habit, I guess. Right, place that real quick. I was thinking once I get to the point where I have those really small 5-volt motors integrated into the Lego and Lightmap brick system, maybe you would be interested in testing one or two. Well, Mikey, if you want to send one over, absolutely do that. I'll be honest. But do not feel obligated. Please. I have to be honest, I've never done anything with Lego motors, to be honest. So, it's going to be a first for me. Wait. Oh, that's right. There we go. And there's the brackets. Where's the missing cheese stuff? Oh, it was sand green, okay. Replace that and we're done, folks, we're done. No, I forgot the backing. We're not yet done. Get rid of those plates here. This looks like it could belong on the back of a ship timber build. Like a fat engine. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Also planning to do a small speed controller and other fun stuff for it. Neat, Mikey. Very nice. You might just start your own brand in the end. And compete with, I forgot the name, but the little motor brand that JK Brickworks uses quite a lot. You start a fire clone base, yeah, Kevin. I reckon it could be. Let's swap that for light blue screen just for the looks. There we are. I do think it's a nice shape. We might just make it an engine and do an orbital button and just post the engine on Flickr. Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. Ooh, it could also work as a like a proper gear. in an upscale steampunk build or something. And it's like tapered. You know what I mean? It is beautiful, isn't it, Barter? How about a Gothic spaceship? I mean, is there, like... I don't think there's a genre like that. But, you know, we could invent Gothic punk. Could work well as really nice tires for a Cybertruck. Interesting call. I'll super chat another $10 for a ship entry. What does it entail? A ship entry. Oh, you mean for factions, I see. Look at him begging. Oh, good times, man. There's a focus even on there. Gotta let me know that, guys. Anyway, here's a closer look. That beautiful star shape. I do think it's quite pretty. You know, if it wasn't as deep, you might just hang that on the Christmas tree. Or you could just put the... Okay, another idea. You know the sockets that you put your Christmas trees in? Like the little stands? This kind of could work as that. It would be a very tiny tree, but... No, could just plant one in there. And have a little Christmas tree. It could also work as a pot for some botanicals or something. From that angle, it looks like something for another Gothic window. You mean from this angle? Yeah, I kind of see it, and I don't see it at the same time. Cupcake base. Yeah, good call. I see it. I definitely do. UCS cupcake. Interesting. Let's see. Well, I do kind of like the cupcake idea. It's a bit boring, obviously, just having a grey cupcake base. Make the top from Rapunzel, maybe. How about no? No, I'm not seeing myself build another medieval tower anytime soon. As I mentioned in the beginning of the stream. Reactor, mayhaps? What kind of reactor, though? The original idea was to make an airlock, which I can see, but that would mean we would have to fill the thing up and put a nice door in there. And then maybe build like some sort of attachment or, you know, kind of a stand to keep it horizontal. YouTube reactor would be good. Let's not. Could be a cap of a toothpaste tube. That would be a big toothpaste tube, but I can see it. Bit too ornamental for an airlock, to be honest. Well, it depends, I guess. If you put it on the side of a ship like this, and you know you have piping or stuff running in the crevices, I think that could work. So for me, right now, it's between, do we go for an airlock? Or do we go for a cupcake? Which, actually, I don't think I have the parts for a cupcake and the proper colors. At least not if we want to make a glazed cupcake, sorry. We could, of course, make just a basic dough-looking cupcake with chocolate chips, maybe. But couldn't it work for a castle build as you first intended? Well, it could, obviously. I'm just not feeling castle right now. If you've been working for 3 months on a medieval build, and then you take another 3 months to take the whole thing apart, yeah, I just want to make something else. UCS SpongeBob Street? I'm not getting that reference, to be honest. Make a real one then. Well, we could do that. But I don't think there's time on stream today. By the way, have we only been live for just about an hour? That's crazy. It feels like we've been live for a lot longer. Well, that's crazy. Oh, what are we doing here? Right. Back in there. I think we're just going to go with the airlock. That's going to be quite easy. And I think we can make something that's complete by the end of this stream. The cupcake is somewhat out of my comfort zone, which doesn't mean we shouldn't do it. Just means I'm probably going to need a little more time. The pineapple hours, right. Right. The only SpongeBob I've ever watched was at my neighbor's, back when I was like 10 years old. So, I don't remember much of it, to be honest. It was never like a childhood memory of mine. Right, let's put that stuff away. Make some room. I do have these pieces, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with. I think they were used on the LEGO City Space Station stuff as, you know, kind of docking ports. So I'm thinking maybe slap one of those here in the middle. But they have these ugly Technic connectors, you know, kind of, let me get the light on there. There you go. That kind of reach into the cutout, which I don't think that's going to work. Where the hell did this come from? Oh right, that was the slopes. I wasn't grown into that, no, Mark. Would have been interesting, but I do not have any such experience. How do you do the shaping of the cupcake? Probably with a couple of... If I had them in different colors, some of these. You know, just kind of put them on there. The circle seems to be somewhat similar. But I would like it to be like glazed, if you catch where I'm going. So I was thinking like coral or white or dark brown for a chocolate glaze. But to be honest, you know, like I said, unfortunately I don't have the colors for that. And it looks a bit boring in with a grey base. What about brown bar 2? Alright, I reckon with that, so we're just gonna... Let's actually check. Don't have some parts here yet, but I do. What diameter is this roughly? That's 10 studs. How do we fill a 10 stud circle? Well, actually, yeah, 10 stud circle. Right, I guess we might try. What about dark tan or nougat? Like I said, I don't have the pieces that I would like to use in those colors. My collection is primarily grey, to be honest, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I do have a bunch of dark tan and a shit ton of reddish brown from back in the days, and that stuff was on Pab, and I got a couple of cups full of reddish brown 4x4 plates and 2x4 plates and stuff. But none of the, you know, more complex pieces. Wedges, I do have a couple of wedges, but once again, not in those colors. I have a ton of dark bluish gray ones. None in dark tan. Well, only the small ones, the 2x6. That's the biggest wedge I have in dark tan. And I think besides that, I have none in brown, I'm pretty sure of that. I do have 2x4 wedges in dark brown. Studless wedges. Oh, I'm not sure I follow about it, I'm confused. I know it sounds crazy, but could you... Yeah, I could fill the 10 star circle with a 10 star circle. I think we're just gonna build something. Gonna build a little filler. We're gonna build a little filler plate for this. We're gonna try to put a door in it, make it look good, and then we'll see if that works, or if we want to do something different. Right, check the Discord real quick. Big Boy Bricks posted. Oh, from Helm's Deep. Lovely. Sweet. Okay. Now, half the item double the diameter and you could make a really cool looking pie. Yeah, interesting call. So many interesting calls today. I mean, I appreciate the engagement, folks, but we gotta settle on something. And I think we're gonna go with a snot filler for now. Let's see. Start the brick, maybe? Well, we definitely need some brackets. What do you reckon, folks? Should we fill that thing with a dark bluish grey filler plate or light bluish grey and make the door and accents dark bluish grey? My brain works in mysterious ways, what can I say? Well, I do feel that on occasion. Light bluish grey. Alright, let's go light bluish grey. A couple of brick mods. Some headlight bricks right there. Ooh, we've got the flex tube from the original sketch, but that's too short to go around. Maybe. We have some... Nope. It only goes around the half of the circle. But we might just put some flex tube together at the very end, in any case. More bricks. We definitely need some small plates. Probably can work in some curved slopes. Bigger curved slopes, maybe. We don't even need cheese slopes. Let's see. That's a bit too much. Let's see if I've got any 1x3 curved slopes. Only 4 of them. Oh, I prefer to have 8. Let's see if we can make 4 work in some way. Not really. Yeah, 8 would be preferable. Well, let's go with it anyways, because it just works. Do the Jonah approach and add an explosion to atom car. I mean, we could make an exploding airlock. Right, what else? 45 degrees. Let's actually do that with tile so that we don't have the ugly slope offset. See which one works there. I've posted a work in progress picture. Lovely. Let's see that, Boba Bricks. Very fragile, alright. I mean, some things just start out like that, but that's looking neat. Very clean. but I'm sure you'll add some texture to that eventually. Alright, let's mess around. We need those plates again. And let's see what we can do here. That looks like we need a 1 by 145 section, which will work like this. Maybe. Let's connect that real quick. Let's see. What kind of assembly might work there? That's too small. Hi Mila, welcome in. Good to see you. How's it going? Yeah, let's use some profile bricks just for the quick sketch. Good, lovely. We're doing fine as well, I reckon. Having a good time figuring out something to do with these leftovers from the Gothic build. Currently got the little tower assembly in the works right here. That is still too much. Right. I guess 2 plates it is. That might not be enough. Let's see. Let's see. That might just be as good as it gets. All I need is a bit of water. Stay hydrated, folks. Cheers. Right, let me grab some more 1 by 3 slopes. In whatever color I might have. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. That's a bummer. Where are my dark bluish grey 1 by 3s? The quest begins. Let's see. They should be in here. Might just have them all in the Gothic build still. That is certainly possible. But let me just rip some off there. Alright, Jacob, get head out and spend some time with the family. Hope you have fun. Have fun, Mikey. Hope you enjoy the time with the family. Have a good one, and I hope to see you around in future streams as usual. So have a lovely rest of your day. And let me see, there is another 1 by 3. There's another one. One more. Come on. There. Bit difficult to access, but there we go. Right. There's 4 more 1 by 3 slopes. Two plates here real quick. Let's see if we can make that fit. Oh, we need to reverse the direction of the studs there. My preferred method for stud inversions is the trusty 1 by 1 by 2/3 brick with bar hole and a 2L bar. Let's just we need 4. Get some bars. There we go. 1, 2. Right, we need that here. Let's see. Mix up 4 plates. Got 6 plates there, one on the top, one on the bottom. Should work. All right. Two more plates on here. And moment of truth. Does it fit? A bit loose. That's not how it's supposed to be. We need like half a plate more. So let's make it half a plate more. Put that bit back. Let me think. Let's try with... Yeah, I think I've got something. One of those. Then we need 4 1x1 upward brackets. 2 studs tall. There's another one. Assemble them like so. A bit of a star pattern. Oops, that one goes like this. And we could also use the downwards brackets for the other side. 2x2 brick. And downward brackets. I've got a bit of a brain lag at the moment. Getting a bit slow, but we'll get there. Right. This is just preliminary. We'll see where it goes. Alright. From here. Get that brick back. Where is it? Did I put it away? I put it away. Where's that? Well, let's get a new one. Hi DZ Studios, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday, sorry. Confused there. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might just have a winner. Look at that fit. It's a bit tight, but if I hold it against the light, it doesn't look like it pushes out any other parts of the panels on the brackets that make up the ring. So that seems to work. Sweet, let's see what the 45 degree needs to be. Oh, okay. It is a perfect fit. I wasn't expecting that. That's good. Okay, sweet. How are we going to integrate that? Well, let's see it actually. I'll use a bit of a gap. But if we put it, let's turn that over a bit more. So if we put it here, that's, yeah, it's not going to be as noticeable. Welcome back, Peter. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Right. Well, because of the unevenness, though, we're not going to have a perfect fit for the little corners. They're going to leave a little bit of a gap in some places, like down here. Well, let me just get some watch plates to properly integrate them. Where are they? There they are. And let's take dark bluish grey ones. I've got a couple more of those. 4 of them, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if that fits. Come on. Yeah, bit of a gap. Let me just see if I can show you that properly here. Gonna look like that. Get that focus on there. Slight little gap right there. And even though there's a bracket reaching into that gap, it's not quite a perfect fit. But we'll work with it. There's the focus, there it is. Anyways, good night, Jacob. It was nice to watch live. Have a great day. Have a great day, Peter. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Well, you said you did, so that's good to hear. Right, let's see. Now to integrate some plates. How can we approach that? We've got a 2x2. Is that yeah, that's a 2x2. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. It is so perfect. I can't actually believe it, dude. These are just the fun little things that happen when you don't plan things out. But considering we want to put a doorway in the middle, this is the fit I'm talking about. Look at that. Fun. Alright, but we want to fit a door in the middle, so we know this fits. This diameter of circle. So let's see how we can put a door in there. That, best case scenario, even looks good. It is a nice fit indeed, Basu. Right. How deep does it have to go? Well, the 2 plates might just be enough. Alright. Good to know. Let's see where we can take that. That looks fire. Thank you, Vataro. Okay. Let's sketch out a little door. Do you switch plans? No, we're still going for the airlock. And I was just checking out what diameter I need to fill this thing. Or, you know, kind of what technical approach I'm going to take with that. And now we're going to sketch out a little door to put in that, and then we're going to put the circle around it, fit it in there, and call it done for the day. So, door. Door, door, door. I think we're going to make a rectangular door, though. We could also do a round hatch. Round hatch actually sounds interesting. Or something like with proper clamps. You know, like on the space station. For any carrier or whatever. To just dock to that and then have some clamps go around the rim and keep it tight. You know, a proper airlock. Or building a proper airlock, gotta have something to keep it tight. Let's see. In that case, I think using a classic piece that I'm not sure I have in my sorted collection, might be in a random bin. Yeah, it probably is. But let's see. No, we can take one from the ATT. Sorry. Question off topic for anyone. I'll check it in a second, Bobo. We still got this ATT like from, I don't even remember when that was. 2023, 2022. It was featured in my box artifacts video, I think. I designed a little custom Seleucami set for that, and it had an ATT like in it. And right down there is a part that we need. It's got a couple of good parts. I think I'm going to keep that here. Maybe we'll use some more of those. And I've also got a beautiful bag of old parts here, mostly pig parts, but there's a couple of other pieces in there too, like finger hinges and other old stuff. I'm not seeing anything in there that we might be able to use though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no, that's mostly fig parts. I don't think we can make use of that this time. Let me quickly check out your question, Bobo. How would I build this? Depends on the scale. If you could give me like a, you know, what kind of diameter you would like the circuit to be, or well, you know, kind of what footprint we're working with. Because if it's a 6x6 footprint, there is a curved slope. Is it categorized as curved slope? Like one of those macaroni curved slopes. No, let's just use that. How's it going, JP? Can't even pronounce my own initials. Hi, JB. Welcome in. Been working on a 253rd build and also sorting a lot. Fun, good stuff. Good stuff. It's quite crazy that the 253rd is still going. It's like one of those rare RPGs like Factions and I think that's it. There's a couple of other old RPGs that are still going somewhat strong. But like 253rd, since when has the 253rd been around? I think it was renamed at some point. Or it was like, you know, it took over like an older RPG, but it's crazy to think how long that's been around. Right. Let's get this piece out. I'm still in the process of finding the balance in streaming between making progress and interacting with the chat, to be honest. Not always the easiest thing, but we make it work. Right, let's see. The actual foot has some kind of a clamp look already. What piece? Let me quickly look it up for you. Bricklink. Parts. Let's see if it's in... No, it's in brick round, I think. Let me check that. Is it? Yes, it is. There it is. Oh, it's a 5x5. That's interesting. Let's see that. I sent the bricklink link for you in the workshop. New Insta array sucks, says Mac in the workshop, and I totally agree. Right, back to work. Let me actually go back to this circle, put that thing back on there. Because we do a round hatch, we can just use that centerpiece and put things on there. Ooh, okay, bummer. I see the problem. Let's get rid of those. And unfortunately, we'll need to get rid of those as well. Watching from the very beginning of the stream, but this looks like it could be the bottom part of a turret or something. There's been so many interesting suggestions in this stream for this particular piece. Oops. Alright, come on. Let's get that off there again. Put those on the proper way. What about the curved wall? Probably a cheese slope. Unless you need an interior, then I would use something else. But if you don't need an interior, I would use cheese slopes. Like something like on the edges here. You know, make them fill the gap. You can get some pretty good circles with that type of approach. So try that. Yeah, and it might even allow you to integrate the striping. Obviously not towards the roof on that little slope. You'd have to use stickers on that. But for the wall itself, you could make the stripes work. Right, what are we thinking, lads? Piece like this? I'm not 100% sold on it, to be honest. So we'll take that off for the moment. Let's focus on something that we definitely do need, which is integrating this 45-degree section at the top. I'm also getting a bit tired, to be honest. So I'm running a little low on the creative energy, but we'll try to make it work. Right, think. Let's get that down there so I can lay it flat. We need... Oh, I'm stupid, dude. I do have the depth. Okay, sometimes you don't see the woods because of all the trees. Oops, that was all my base plates at my feet. Back up, there you go. Let's put that to the side. Right, we need a plate like that at the bottom. And then we need a 4x4. Put that underneath. And now we can just build up on that. For that I'm going to use some... Actually, do I have a 6x6 here? Probably in my plate bin. Let's see. 6x6 real quick. There's one. Lovely. All right, let's swap that out. Does that work? Yeah, somewhat. I think the 4x4 was the safer bet. So let's do that. And I'm actually going to switch this out for a slightly less complex assembly. The bigger brackets, 2 of these, and 2 of these. Let's go. Right, that goes there. We'll keep those on the side for now. 1x1 bricks? Yeah, I reckon we'll go with 1x1. Dude, words are hard. Words are hard. Let's get some of those for filler. That is 5 plates. 5 plates, yes, sir. The little offset. Gotta head out for tonight. Thanks for the fun stream, Jacob. Well, thank you for tuning in, Barty. Very much appreciated. Have a great rest of your evening. And I'll see you around. Right, folks. We are getting somewhere. Let's see. Let's plop those back on. And let's fit them in there and see how we're looking. Yeah, I think we can stabilize that a bit. Get some more tiles. And I need a couple of round plates. 4 of them. That's 3. Come on, 4. Give us 4th little one. There we go. That is 4 round plates. And what else? 2x2, 1x2 plates, I think should suffice. Then we need some 1x1 tiles to cover those up. Let's see. Don't drop it. All right. That does look kind of clean. Yeah, it's not perfectly stable, but I think we can work with that. I think we can work with that. Next. Little section right there, plate on the bottom. And ditch one of those. 2 of those. And let's not forget the tiles. Dang's still alive, cool, yes. I do have some difficulty ending the stream before we have some sort of finished product, so we're still at it. And we're looking fairly decent. You know, gotta fill those little gaps here, but we're getting somewhere, which is good. Otherwise this stream might take a while. And we don't need those. Oh, actually we do need 2 of them. Some more plates here. Two round on the bottom, and then a stack of 3 1x1 tiles on the corners. Whew. It's a bit repetitive today. Just gotta say, it's, I don't know, so relaxing to hear you on live. It's like watching an hour mock video, to be very interesting. To be honest, very interesting. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. It's always kind of, you know, there's always a question of, you know, is this actually worth my time? Or should I just not do it? But to see that people are enjoying it, feeling inspired, and sorting or building as we go. That's always good to hear. Well, we do need some stabilization on the bottom there, which I think we may be able to arrange with some brackets. Let's see. Well, anyways, the hole is basically filled. So the easy way would now be to put a turret on top, but we wanted to go for an airlock. Although I do actually... I'm tempted by the idea of making a turret out of this, and then build a bigger mock around that in the future. But... I don't know. Let's see. Let's mess around a bit more. See if we can make a nice airlock design. If we don't, we'll try something else. Right, a few brackets on the bottom here, just to stabilize it. Come on. There we are. A little more here. And that one's the wrong way around. Alright, let's see. Does that even fit? Oh, it's going to be tight. It might. Yeah, I don't think it's going to fit. At least not in all of the places. Nope. Yeah, now the symmetry is coming back to bite us. Let's see if we can at least make it work with one in that corner there. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Come on. Let's turn it a bit, see if we can... Yeah, no, okay. Not the greatest. A good thing this ain't a Lego set. Doesn't have to be the most sturdy. This one... No, it's... Yeah. Well, the issue right now is that the curved slopes on the outside are sitting flat on the studs underneath, right there. But the little 45-degree sections, which I use tiles for, let me get that focus in for you. Right there. They have a half plate gap at the bottom, so they don't sit on the studs. Which means when I push on them from the top, they kind of, you know, just do whatever. Which isn't what I was hoping for, but, you know, it was to be expected. Let's see, where are we? Slide that in there. Whoops. Okay, little oopsie there, pushed a little too hard. Right. I have to be honest, guys, I am feeling my energy decreasing at a increasing rate, which is unfortunate, to be honest, because I would like to have something of substance finished this stream, but given the current state of affairs here, I'm not sure that's going to happen today, which is going to be a first. And there's a first for everything, so we might just have to roll with it. Let's see where it's... Come on, turn that just a bit. That should fit. Lovely. All right. How might we be able to make this work on a fairly quick turn around here. Things are still working, by the way. Just checking. Right. Good. Let's see if we put that on top. Just like so. Put a little tile on there. Maybe with a hole in it. Let's see, do we have a light bluish grey one with a hole? 2x2 rounds. Nope, only dark bluish grey, that works for me. Anything to get it done. Like Peter McKinnon said a while back. And by that I mean years ago. Sometimes done is better than perfect. And I think that's the case today. Little 1x1 polish start right there. And we need a little handle, which I think we're just going to use a T-bar for. Okay. Let's see. Plop that in there. Remember not to push too hard. Let's take that out for a moment. Like that. Oh, I still got the focus back there, folks. You gotta tell me. There we go, that should do it. Straighten that out a bit. Right. I want to try and put something around that. Not sure what yet. Let's pop these out and maybe put some texture around there. Didn't I? Yeah, I did have the profile bricks, yeah. Let's just add some here. Actually, don't think that's it. Put those away. Let's use these instead. Yeah, I think we're going to use some brick mods, some bigger ones. Maybe just one. Actually, no. I think, yeah, we might be onto something here. We might be onto something here. I like where it's going. Put that on there. Put that around the corners. Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. We can ditch those. Unfortunately, I don't have those in. Do I? No, I don't. It kind of bugs me that I don't have 4 more of the 1x3 curved slope in light bluish grey. But it is what it is. Right. Now let's see. What can we put around there? We could use droid arms. Not feeling that though. Yeah, I think we're just going to use good old flex tube and see how far around we go with one. Oh, that's a bummer. Maybe though. Maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can make it work. All right, let's see. Now let's put a dark bluish gray circle around that thing. Let's get some clips. Sure, should have enough dark bluish gray 1x1 clips. So let's see how that goes. Put some around the edges. So the idea right now is to put a ring of flex tube around there. Ooh, it is not liking that though. Not my sturdiest build. Right. Let's see. Plop that in there. Ooh, no. It's not feeling that. Okay, we need to do some bending. Not too much though. Right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's going to be tight. Well, let's see if we can make it work. It is falling apart in my hands. It is not liking that. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Flex tube is sometimes a pain to work with. But it is such a good tool. I kind of want to make it work now. Just to see how it looks, you know? Alright, let's see. Make a little ring in my palm. Pull that tight. See if that helps. That might help, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's just put it on all at once. Hope it doesn't break that way. Whew, okay, yeah. 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 Not too bad, not the most even circle, but it's something. Let's see if we can fix that a bit. All right. Yeah, I think that will be fine. All right, now I was thinking to get rid of that for a second. I was thinking to have some clips going around the whole thing to make a bit of a contour. So let's see how that looks, how many we can even fit in there. And if I have enough, but I should. So let's see. Well, that's unfortunate. It's not a good fit. Not a good fit. All right, let's see. We can somehow make that work and look nice. A bit of spacing maybe. No, I'm not feeling that. But let's maybe just put something in between there once we've got them all on. Do you have a buy off-brand flex tube? No, I do not. I have bought a decent amount of flex tube a while ago, and whenever I need more, which to be honest at this point doesn't happen very often, I just find the best deals on Bricklink. And usually because flex tube for me is mostly structural and not visible in the final build, the color doesn't matter, so I just get the cheapest there is. And there was a time when flex tube was expensive, and then it wasn't, and then it was expensive again. So yeah, there's times when it's good to order flex tube, and there's times when you should hold your horses and wait for a better deal. Right, let's see. What if this doesn't look right yet? I think I'm gonna cut that. Or do I have something shorter? Maybe just a touch. Just a touch. Doesn't need to be a lot shorter. That is definitely too short, isn't it? Yep, that is too short. That is the same length. So something just a little shorter than this. That's way too short. Way too short. These are all the same length, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. This one's also the same length. No, it's a bit shorter. Okay, it's orange, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. Well, let's see. The stability of this build, though, leaves a lot to be desired. Alright, let's make another circle. That beautiful little orange flex tube. That was one of the cases when flex tube was just cheap in this color, and I got a bunch because I was ordering from that store. And they had a good bunch of, I don't know, what is that, 16L orange flex tube? Nah, that's longer. Yeah. That is, what's 20-ish. I just got a handful of them. Alright. It's gonna take a little while for that thing to hold its shape. And we're approaching 10 o'clock in my time zone, so I think we'll call it done. Not too far in the future. But let's see that we at least try this little flex tube approach here. See if that works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's alright. Just a little doodle today. And if it works, we had a good time. And if it doesn't, we still had a good time. So really no losses here. Ooh. Stability is coming for me again. Come on. Get around there, please. Don't tell me it's just a touch too short now. Ditch that for a second. Oh man. What the hell? I need to hold that shape a little longer. Jeez. Heyo, Ewo. How's it going? Welcome in. We're on the home stretch with this little table scrap build. We're currently struggling with flex tube. Getting it to hold its shape can be difficult at times. Alright, let's see. Does this do the trick? Need to bend the corners a bit. Got to go. Have a good one, Bubble Breaks. Thanks for tuning in. You've been here for quite a while now. I appreciate that. It's Cloudy from Discord. Hi, Cloudy. Welcome in. Glad to see you here. Hope you've been having a good day. And good night, Bubble Breaks, while we're at it. Right, let's see. Let's get that bend done first. Like that. And then see that we can make it fit to the flag. If we can make it fit to the... I don't think we can. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. That sucks. Okay, well. Don't think we have to spend any more time on this. Let's just go back to the slightly oversized light bluish grey flex tube. Dude, and the stability of this thing is killing me. It's gonna be the last time I build such a flimsy thing on stream. This is not fun. Well, let's get that in there, wrap it around like that. Not the prettiest thing. Really not the prettiest thing. Jeez. Okay, well, it is something. Right, now I was thinking. That's too far, isn't it? I mean, we could do something like this. Yeah, why not? Why not? Put a tile on the back side there. See how that looks. Sure is better than nothing. Didn't even know orange flex tube existed. Well, there's a lot of flex tube that when I saw for the first time I thought, wow, didn't know that was a thing. But it's handy to have it in so many colors, to be honest. I'm not sure if that's the move here. Well, let's see. Put the last one on there, see how it looks. All right. These here. Yeah, I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but it's a bit of a sketch now. Right. Can we fit that in there? No, we cannot. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Right, in that case, let's take something apart again. Yay. And I think it would look better if we lowered the flex tube clip layer by half a plate. So let's replace all of that with headlight bricks. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Swap those all out. And actually, let's replace them with light bluish grey. I think that's going to look better. Ditch all of those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1x1 clips. Bunch of headlight bricks. All right. And let's see if that's any better. I don't think it can be much worse, so that's a mild advantage. Don't fall. Thank you. All right. Moment of truth. Put those buggers back around. And let's see, we're going to start up here. Oh, that clip feels loose. Is that correct? It is, shit. This round tower foundation thing on the right looks so satisfying. The lines are perfectly. It's not quite perfect, but it's good enough. It's good enough. So we're rolling with it. That clip. Oh, dude. Where did I put the broken one? Is that the broken one? That is the broken one. Okay, let's break it properly and put it in the trash. That way we've got it out of the way. Right. And let's pull the whole thing back around. Come on. What the heck? Why isn't that fitting now? Stitch all of the brackets, they're just getting in the way here. There we go. Beautiful or not so beautiful. All a matter of perspective. Right. That's the look of it now. Are you going to make another huge Gothic structure again, or maybe something more Star Wars related thing this time? I do have one Star Wars project that I would like to do this year, and the Gothic project is over. Done for good. Because over the past 3 years, I always doubled the size of the Gothic MOC, and that's just not something I can afford anymore. And I think, you know, the Cathedral was a worthy finale. So, next community project is going to be something else. Let's see. Right, anyways, this is how it looks right now. A little bit of an airlock was the idea. So, never enough of Gothic MOCs. Well, you know, never say never, in the sense of I might just come back to it in like a couple of years. But, you know, in the near future, I don't plan to build any more Gothic stuff. Zigzag, still around. Glad to see you. And glad you like it. It's not perfect, but I think it kind of gets the idea across. Bit of an alignment issue here. There we go. I don't like when my 1x1 tiles aren't square. They gotta be looking nice and clean, properly aligned. Right, let's drop that in there. And I think, considering I don't have the 1x3 slopes, curved ones in light bluish grey, it's gonna have to stay like that for now. Yeah, I'm looking around my room, seeing if maybe, just maybe, I have a model somewhere that might have a couple more of those parts, but I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. It'll have to stay like this. In which case, I think we're going to call it done for the day. Let's have a closer look here. A little bit of a Tablescrap Doodle. If this goes somewhere, I don't know. But it was a fun little tangent for today. Maybe you could steal some sets, some from sets you own. Well, I don't own a whole lot of sets. And the sets that I do own are almost all already disassembled. So some of these parts might come from sets even. I do agree it looks kind of satisfying, except for the gaps. The little ones where the 45-degree angle doesn't quite sit flush with the circle. In any case, yeah, I think we're going to call it for the day. Was a fun stream, even though not quite satisfactory in the end, in terms of the final result. But I think, all things considered, this is still a decent little thing. Let's see. Does it have a... Yeah, like this it should be. Somewhat square. There we go. That should line up properly. bring that in right there. Well, maybe put some flowers in the cups. Cover your insecurities with foliage, isn't it? Well, thank you guys for tuning in for today. Thank you, Vataro, for being the first consistent Twitch viewer. In case you're unaware, on YouTube, I have been streaming this stream on Twitch as well. Oh, it's ending. Yes, it is. We've been live for, what, 2 hours? So, yeah, I think that's a good stream time. At least for me, considering I'm not as used to it yet. So I'm kind of exhausted at the end of entertaining for 2 hours. In any case, Vataro, feel free to let me know. Hi, Sadarian. Feel free to let me know if the Twitch stream was fine throughout the whole runtime. Because if it was, we might just do this in the future. Just stream on both platforms simultaneously. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. No issues. Beautiful. Wonderful. That's good to hear. I don't know if I can watch the stream back on Twitch as well. On YouTube you can, obviously, if you're watching the stream after the stream. Yeah, well, dude. Words. What I meant to say is, the VOD on YouTube is of course going to be available for everyone to watch later. So if you're watching later, cheers. There's a setting to enable VODs, I think. There is a setting to enable VODs, yes, for 7 days, I think. I don't know if I have that enabled for this stream though, so I don't know if it saves that one or if it's, you know, gone for good immediately. So we'll have to see that. We'll have to see. And then I'll see if that all worked out on my end as well, if it saves properly, and yeah. But it's good to hear that it worked today. So yeah, I'm just going to keep that plugin, and we'll be live again in 2 weeks, I reckon. What's that? Is that the 1st? That is the 1st of February that we're going to be live again. Next week, hopefully going to be another video. Perhaps start of a new build series, which you may have seen a little sneak peek there in the back. The tree fell. Yes, leak. There is a tree in that build. But we'll see where that goes. Yeah, I'm not quite free in terms of time for longer video projects. Still got a couple of other projects to finish, and one of those will be revealed on the Custom Works Discord on next weekend, Saturday the 25th. And then it will release, hopefully, on the 1st. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, there's something for me to work on. And in the meantime, as usual, keep breaking, folks. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.